It's not always easy. It's often not easy, and it's sometimes difficult to make videos. There's weeks where you say that the universe is telling me, don't do it. I tried to make a video yesterday. I used a app called Audio Sauce. Try to make the video about it. I'll show you the image of it. So it's a quick solution for recording and editing a video that you just did and send it to somebody so it sounds better, or you put it online so you want to sound better. But because it has a video in it, you cannot do screen recording. You cannot start this internal screen recording. You cannot record outside with the HDMI. So I did a video that, in the end, when I wanted to finish it, I didn't like it because it looked bad. First of all, you just load your video. You go into plus, you load from video. Here we go. I'm going to have my video. All of these, you can click on the little icon on the right and you see, okay, this one is actually pitch change. So this one here is an EQ, so you can actually cut the low. Low cut, high cut. Okay, and you have band pass here or shelving, and then if you have shelving, you've got up or down if you want to cut. Pretty straightforward. Then you have a pre-gain, so you want to boost the volume. I can create distortion on this. Could be actually cool. But that's it. This is more for, let's say you pre-gain, you recorded something too low. You can change that here. Next one is a reverb, plate, large hall, or cathedral. So these are the built-in audio unit effects of Apple. Next one is and you have a tap tempo here. Okay, let's close this for now. And the last one you have here, and the limiter. You bring everything back up. Quick, easy, simple, and it's $3.99. So if it fits the bill for you, look for Audio Sauce. This morning I sat down and said, okay, let's do another video. It's going to be like a two-part video where I talk about AUBE from FAC. That is a plugin management, kind of weird but interesting, in your iPad, and Grind from Audio Damage as a free distortion wave shaper plugin. Fine, but now I'm using the iPad as a tool that I'm working on, so I can do the screen recording. Works perfectly, but then I put my iPhone with that microphone and I record there. I do 2 takes. I don't like what I have because I have problems with Grind. I have problem with AUBE at the beginning. I don't have, some apps crash. I do the update works. I do it again. Everything is done. I'm ready to do, I copy all the files to do the editing. And what I have is a bad, but really bad recording of this microphone. Nu-Trix So it's a brilliant idea, and it gives us a lot of vision on what we have in our iPad, most of us have too much plugins. And we don't even know which one we have and how much we have. And we forget about some that we have, and we forget about what they can do at one point. Because, okay, this is a reverb, but it also has something else. Well, this is an EQ, but it also has a distortion. So at one point, it's difficult for us to say, okay, I want to have that sound, and which one should I go pick? So you either go pick the latest that you downloaded, or the one that you know really well because you used it a lot. So maybe the first distortion you use and it still sounds the way you want. So you find that this is the one you go all the time. But sometimes you say, well, I have other things and I actually paid for it and I don't even know what I have. So AUBE is probably the best thing to do that. I know it's not originally made for that. It's made to help you, pick something. But in my case, it goes, oh, I have that. I forgot, it opens up this notion of what else do you have on your iPad hidden somewhere, and reminding you what it does. So how do it work? It's basically a organizer of all the list of the plugins you have, and I mean plugins for effects, synthesizers or drum, and MIDI and utilities. But the great way about all this, it's actually hidden as a keyboard language that you have on your keyboard. We have this. It's going to scan your computer, your iPad. It's going to tell you, oh, I've got 197 AUBE3 plugins. And you go effects, shows you all the effects. They're grouped into dynamics. And dynamics is wide here. It also includes distortion, saturation, wave shaper, tape, lo-fi, crusher, de-esser. But you can actually go in and re-filter them. So I want to just see limiters. I just want to see maximizers. I just want to see transient shaper. I just want to see noise gate, And at the bottom, you got these multi ones. So in the multi, you have a lot of different plugins. And so, of course, like in the Mixbox, you have probably most of these plugins exist in Mixbox because you've got like so many options in there. So right away, it's really cool. You have these different options. So if you just use this without using it in your DAW, it's still going to be a great way to say, oh, I've got all of these. You have the list of everything if you want. You click it and it tells you what it is. And in Zenbeats, you already have the function of searching by company name. So if you know it's it's a Bleass plugin, if you know it's an Eventide plugin that you're looking for, so you can go by that. Click on this one. You can select Zenbeats, so the internal plugins of the app. You can select all of these by company. Oh, I want to have Bleass. Okay, I've got these. I want to have AUBE Audio. That's the list, But if you're not sure what you're looking for, you can go here to type. Now, by default, I'm typing text. But if I switch on my keyboard, because I've got on my keyboard, I switch language to AUBE, now this little window appears. So, okay. If I want to change, let's say I want to go into all, and I'm looking for something that's going to do, let's say for this type of sound, I'm going to put some distortion. Very simply, distortion. Okay, done. So this is all the one I have. Let's try roast beef. I like this one. So it puts the name over there, but then it's kind of weird because it doesn't do exactly what I want. So I can actually go back and type in AUBE Audio. I'm just going to type in roast beef, see if it sees something. Roast. It just copy exactly how it's written here. So it's not good. So I'm just going to type in roast beef. Here we go. Then I can actually. I delete this one. I search for another one. I go here, search for what I want to have. So let's search for, what do we search for? Wave shaper. I've got grind here. Okay, that's a new one that from Audio Damage. Click on grind, turn it on. Now this one loaded right away. I clicked on it and it just found the right one. So I don't know the difference, but and then I have. I like grind. I like that sound. It's just a nasty. I like this one, kind of nasal one. With having a life, a job, a full-time job on top of doing these videos, and a family life and a house to maintain, that's it. That's the time I had for this week. Stay safe, make more music. See you soon.